I'm channeling my inner Trunchbull. Remember, right, I've just woke up this morning after another 10 hours sleep. That's what stress does to you. It makes you sleep for a very, very long time. Like double what I normally sleep. But I woke up and I thought it was because I can hear my gutters. And when I say I can hear my gutters are broke. So where water's meant to go, it doesn't go, and it pours out of the corners on my house like mini waterfalls. I've got to sort it, don't judge. Everything needs sorting. That's the thing when you've got an old house and nothing's ever been done on it. You have to sort everything. So anyway, I've heard the waterfalls and I knew it were raining, and I've looked and it is indeed a very wet day. Now, it's just come to me. We need to remember there is the saying. I love these here sayings. The saying goes, it's not even a saying, it's just a term, I suppose. A sentence. I don't know. Anyway, February 2nd. If it's good weather, then we are still in the eye of the storm. Right? And we've still got bad weather to come, which means we will have a late spring, which means don't plant your plants till March. Right? So if it's good weather on February 2nd, we're in the eye of the storm, do not plant anything until March. Don't set no seeds, no. Right? If the weather is bad on February 2nd, and I hope to God it is, because it looks bad now, and I'm hoping it keeps staying bad. If it's bad February 2nd, then we have passed the eye of the storm, and we did have a good day the other day where there were a bit of sun, a bit of clear sunshine, and no clouds. So I'm hoping that were it. That was the eye. If it's bad on February 2nd, what that means is we're in the last phase of the storm, and we will be having an early spring, and you can start planting in February rather than March. So keep an eye on February 2nd. If it's good, don't plant till March. If it's bad, you can plant February time. I've got some soil ready. I've got lots of seeds to do this year. I aim to do a lot of flowers because I've got to be giving some out too. I've got friends. Look at me with bragging rights. I've got friends. No, I've planned to give some people. I've got some giant oriental red poppies on my garden. They're absolutely huge. And I love them. I love poppies. One of my favourite kids' books is about planting poppies. But I'm going to do some for my friend at work, and I'm going to do some for the neighbours as well, because we're going to put some in the front garden. She's disabled. We're not doing too much gardening on her side where she has to do stuff. So it's got to be stuff that comes up and goes down on its own. Oriental poppies are great for that. I put snapdragons in. She's got bluebells, white bells, snowdrops. Has she got snowdrops? Might need to give her some. We've got a few things going off. We've got some peonies. I found a peony in a garden. I can't believe it. I found it hiding. So I've moved it into a good spot. But yeah, the plan is to... And I've got me multicolour sunflowers. When I say multicolour, I mean like yellows, reds, browns, blacks. I don't mean like... You can't get... When you go on eBay, you will see rainbow sunflower seeds. And it's an AI picture. Don't fall for it. It's a fucking lie. Yeah, there is no magic rainbow sunflower out there, despite the fact your heart may want it. Okay? Don't do it. I feel like, because my hair's growing out and I've got this weird little ponytail, I feel like a bit like Trunchbull and a bit like Steven Seagal. But yeah, I've got all my seeds ready to go. I really want to do it now. I always get the itch in January to start planting, but you can't. You just can't. So February 2nd, put it in your calendars if you're a planter. And watch your weather. and then we will know. If it's a grey day, just take it as it's not time and do it end of Feb, beginning of March at best, because then you're in the middle. If it's just a grey day, no it's happening, stick to end of Feb, beginning of March. But if it's clearly a bad day, do it in Feb. If it's a good day, do it in March. Okay, there's your tip. There's your tip. I can hear my gutters outside. It's ever so bad. And I know they need fixing, but that requires money. And who's got money? Roof needs fixing. Gutters. Kitchen ceiling. 2 bathrooms. Kitchen needs replacing. I need to clad the stairs. I need to put flooring all upstairs. I've got to replace floorboards. I've got to put in a brand new loft hatch with ladders, because right now it's very fucking scary. I've got a lot to do. Like, I've got to do my pantry and finish that. Like, there's a lot. We're getting to stuff. Like, all the finicky things to make it feel livable is done, as you can tell. But then we've got some really big structural stuff. Repointing of the house, you know, brand new back doors for the outside toilet, the outhouse, coal shed area, and the back door. Like, all these things end up totting up. And to save for that, it makes time feel slow. I like to get things done, and the fact that when you have to save, you have to wait. And I hate waiting. I'm not one for waiting. Like, I'd rather buy the supplies and build things myself and be working on it actively and spending on it at the same time, rather than saving for it. But obviously I am not a roofer. I'm not a gutterer or anything like that. Like, I actually need somebody to go up and do those things. And I've got people, but it requires me to just do nothing, and that's going to be boring. You know, I want to do it. I want to do it. As a disabled woman, I've got very high hopes for my capabilities and skills, which is unfounded. I can't do any of this. But there's no wrong with having self-belief / delusion, you know. We'll see. I've been offered for this thing that I've got going off, this fainting, because they can't figure out what it is. They said to me that they could put a recorder, they would open up my chest and put in a little recorder to listen and see what's going on with my heart and my lungs and those types of things. And it stays in for like 3 years or something. And I think for me to be safe, I'm going to have to do it. And I don't want to do it. I don't want machines inside of me. I don't want... It's very invasive. Like, the only operation I've ever had is on my nose when they took it away. So I feel a little bit weird about having to have a recorder put in my chest. But I need it because I need to know what's going on, so I can figure out if I'm ever going to be able to work around it and be safe. You know, I'd rather catch it now than later when it gets... I've already face planted stuff and then woke up with what looks like a unicorn horn coming out my head. I've had it happen when I'm out with friends. I've had it happen at home, on the garden, out with my mum, with my family, for my niece's birthday party. Like, I don't really want that to be my life. So I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Which is very scary. But I there's things I want to do. You know, I am a go-getter when it comes to life. I want to do life. but I also want to be safe while I'm doing it, and I need to know. So I'm gonna have to do that, which is a bit scary. I'm gonna go now. That's all I've got to say. Just chat and waffle again. Remember to put in your calendar February 2nd.